my new DJI Pocket 2 camera. I received it for Christmas and I thought, why not bringing it to Paris, vlog on this thing which is super compact, super light, super cool, and so I did. And it all went perfectly well. It was super compact, so I could fit it in my jacket, in my bum bag. Everything went well until I came back home and I started downloading the footage from the SD card. Long story short, I don't know how the SD card got damaged and I lost all footage of my days in Paris. And believe me, I was really sad about it. So basically, I've lost all the things that I've shot on this camera and I barely have any footage of Paris. So this video is not gonna be the video that I wanted to show you. Luckily, I've taken some pictures and like little videos on my phone, so we're gonna try to work with what we have. The goal of this trip to Paris was to go and see the Emily in Paris location. Season 3 has just come out. Me and my sister have watched it right before going to Paris, and so the day we arrived, we planned our Emily in Paris exploring trip. We took the TGV Lydia from Basel to Paris, and when we arrived, we went straight to the first location of Emily in Paris, which was basically very close to the Louvre, so we could not stop at the Louvre for some pictures. The first location we went to was the office where Emily worked. Well, let me tell you one thing about all these Emily in Paris location. Once you see them in person, I don't know if it's because it was winter, well, it's quite disappointing because there is absolutely nothing there. They're just normal doors and buildings. So the first stop that we went to was the office of Emily in Paris. It's basically close to the Louvre, but on a little street where there is not much traffic. So we went there and there was no one. But anyway, first location, office, check. On her lunch breaks, Emily goes often to these little gardens. She sits on this bench, and that's the place where she met Mindy as well. Those gardens are located inside the Royal Palace. They are the Royal Palace garden, and that was one of the most beautiful locations that we saw. The gardens are amazing, are super cool. Even in winter, there is such a nice atmosphere. I can imagine why she wanted to go there on her lunch breaks. This location is definitely recommended. The third location that we visited of Emily in Paris was, of course, the restaurant and the house of Emily. It's very close to the Pantheon, which is really worth a see because it's really nice. All the next 3 locations are more or less in the same square. We have the restaurant of Gabriel, which is actually a real restaurant, an Italian restaurant called Terra Nera. They basically, I think, just changed the name on the restaurant. Right next to the restaurant is really like the next door, there is the Boulangerie Moderne, which is basically the place where Emily buys her pain au chocolat and tries to practice her French, and then she becomes friend with this lady of the boulangerie. Well, the boulangerie was very busy, but anyway, we bought the pain au chocolat, and let me tell you, it was nothing special, so that's definitely not recommended. But we bought some other pastry, which I will put the photo because I don't know what it's called, and it was really good. In the same square, very close to these 2 locations, is just on the other side of the square. There is the entrance door of the apartment of Emily. Basically faces the square where they have their birthday party. It's the scene where Camille finds out that Emily has slept with Gabriel. So it's all basically there in this little square. Another location of Emily in Paris that appears in season 3 that we really went like a lot of time is McDonald's on the Champs-Élysées. It's in season 3 because they have a campaign for McDonald's, and like they don't want to do it because they think, oh, our agency should be only for high expensive brands, and McDonald's is not really a high expensive brand. We don't really identify ourselves with these brands, and basically they show the McDonald's on the Champs-Élysées, which I must say is really cool. It's not like when they show it on the movie, it's basically empty and super clean, super cool. It's not exactly like that, and if you go on the weekend, is packed. You cannot almost sit there, but I must say the atmosphere is quite good. What we ate there is also quite good. There is a McCafe, which is kind of good. I mean, the cakes are good. It's one of our favorite places. I normally never eat in McDonald's. I eat there only when I travel, but I really liked it because it's warm, it's cheap, It's nice, it's on the Champs-Élysées, so that's definitely recommended. We are at the McCafe or at McDonald's in the Champs-Élysées, and this is actually the McDonald's that is in Emily in Paris. It's really nice, really big, really cozy, and the chocolate at the McCafe is really delicious. And if you go now, there should be also an Emily in Paris menu with like a cheeseburger made out of a baguette, kind of with some macarons. Try that out. The last location that we saw from Emily in Paris is a very side location because it's only in season 3, and that's the Wall of Love, which is in the Montmartre area. This location appears in season 3 because Emily's trying to find like perfect proposal location for one of her campaigns. It's actually very cool. I mean, in the movie it's just her and other 2 couples. In reality, there is like a bunch of people everywhere because it's like more a touristic spot. We went there, we went to the Wall of Love, we went to Sacré-Cœur, which was always nice, no matter season, weather. Sacré-Cœur is always so beautiful. There are many more locations, of course, but we thought these were the major ones. Is it worth it? I don't know, it was kind of fun to see the location in person. Little recommendations of this Paris trip. Big recommendation was our hotel. We stayed at Hôtel Le Relais Saint-Charles, Paris. I don't know if the pronunciation is correct, which is a 3-star hotel. And it was really good, I must say. We have now arrived at the hotel, and so I want to give you a little tour because it's a really cute hotel. This is the entrance. On the basically left when you enter, you have this little table. Now our stuff isn't it already, but we have coffee, we have a kettle, we have cups. We also have like a complimentary water. So this one is offered by the hotel. This is our stuff. So we have 1 chair and an armchair. On the right, we have the luggage holder, and then here we have a little mirror, and we even had like complimentary flip-flops. So really nice from them. Here there is a wardrobe, really spacious, I must say. It's quite big. We have like some shelves and then a hanging bar here. And then here is the bed. Lisa is already comfortable on the bed, but it's really nice, I must say. It's really, really nice. Here we have the window. We are basically right next to the tram stop. It's really close to the tram stop. This is basically the tram line, and it stops over there. This is the stairs that goes down, and you get out like there. So it's really closed. I don't know how the area is. I cannot judge it. It looks a bit sketchy, but I'm not sure. We are gonna check it out afterwards. And then here we have the bathroom, which is really nice and really clean, I must say. The sink and toilet are completely new and like super nice and clean. The shower is a little bit older, but it's fine. We have a window, we have enough towels, and here we even have like some things which are really nice. So we have 2 glasses. We have these like I've never received these, which is a toothbrush and toothpaste, really nice. We have shower cap, we have some products here, we had a soap bar as well. So overall it's really a nice hotel, very clean. It's a little bit small, so like from the outside it's not that big, but it was perfect. It was not like super cheap. I think that you can book some rooms with the Eiffel Tower view, because the Eiffel Tower is this way. We face this, basically we face the metro, and I think the Eiffel Tower is the other way. So like you can book some rooms with Eiffel Tower view, which are a little bit more expensive. We didn't really care, so we booked like just a normal room. But it's actually really nice. I like it. What do you think, Lisa? Do you like it? We like it. You reach it on the metro line number 6, direction Nation, which is the best metro line in Paris because it's not all underground. It also goes up, and you basically cross the river Seine and you have an amazing view of the Eiffel Tower. It was just beautiful every time of the day, morning, evenings. You have an amazing view of the Tour Eiffel. So if you go to Paris, definitely have a ride on the metro line number 6. The area was actually surprisingly very nice. At the beginning I thought, I don't know, it looked a bit sketchy, but it was actually not. So the hotel was right in front of the metro stop. Really, you had only to cross the street, which was perfect. And then we walked to the Eiffel Tower. It was really a nice walk. That hotel is really recommended. Very close to our hotel, there is La Boulangerie Moderne, which is basically a boulangerie where we had breakfast one morning. The cream croissant was actually nothing special, but the red croissant, which basically was with framboise, I think, was really good. It was so delicious. Oh my god. Coffee was also very good, so that's definitely recommended. Boulangerie Moderne. La Boulangerie Moderne, as I said before, the one close to the restaurant of Gabriel, the pain au chocolat was really nothing special, like the taste was just plain butter. The other pastry that we have was actually quite good, so if you go there, try something else. Don't try the pain au chocolat. I really didn't like it. Another boulangerie which is really recommended is the Boulangerie Jehan, and we went in the one in Kleber. I think it's called Boulangerie Jérôme Kleber. We had 2 tartelettes with strawberries and with raspberries, and they were both so delicious. The weather was perfect. It was not cold, so we were sitting outside and it was really a nice atmosphere. I really liked it. If you are in Lafayette, you are doing a little bit of shopping or looking around and you are hungry, go up. I think it's the last floor. There is the terrace on top, which is really nice, so check that out because it's really beautiful view of Paris. But there is also the restaurant. It's quite expensive, but right before the restaurant there is kind of a like cafe corner, and there we bought a slice of pizza, which was not really expensive. It was like €5.60, and that was delicious. We were a little bit scared to eat there, like to spend a lot of money for nothing, but the pizza was really good. The last day we did a river on the cruise. The last day we did a cruise on the river, and it was so cold. We were so frozen, so we wanted to eat like something warm. That's why we found a ramen place close to the Champs-Élysées. There is a street parallel to the Champs-Élysées where there are a lot of Chinese restaurants, Chinese, Japanese ramen restaurants. We ate at a very good restaurant. It had like very good reviews and it was really good, and I will leave the name of the restaurant down below because I have no idea how it is pronounced, but it was perfect. So if you are in the Champs-Élysées and you're looking for something to eat, check this street where this restaurant is in, because there are a lot of like good restaurants. They seem like very good restaurant, and they had also good reviews for a fair price. For me, absolutely not recommended, and here I think a lot of people would hate me, but it's La Durée. So we stayed in line, I think probably half an hour to get some macarons. The macarons cost €2.50 each. The smallest box is for 8 macarons, which is not like €20. It's like kind of 24 or 25 euros. So you pay €4 additional for like a cardboard box. We ordered only 4 macarons, and we got like a thin paper bag with like no bag or anything to bring it with us. It was just like a thin like paper bag. We were a bit disappointed about that. Like my sister really wanted like a bag with written La Durée. Anyway, you have to pay €4 for that, and I didn't think that the macarons were so delicious as everyone is showing on the internet. So for me, nope, La Durée is not recommended. So this was a bit of a different vlog. Unfortunately, this DJI Pocket 2 really let me down big time this time. That happens, so I hope anyway that you liked this little vlog. I'm really sorry it's not the video that I was expecting to do. Believe me, I was very sad about it. I was very sad because it was a really nice time with my sister, so it's always nice to have this memory. Give this video a thumb up, subscribe to my channel, and see you hopefully in a nicer vlog next time. Bye!